bundled up, maybe a hot chocolate. Hopefully you're safe. Maybe we can put a little, couple of logs on the fire and help warm you up here with NFL Prime Time. That's our job. All right, AFC Championship game. 3 weeks into the season, September.
Okay.
New England, 1-2. Denver, 1-2. All right. We'll kind of follow them, but there'll be somebody else.
Yeah.
Denver went into Philly and won. New England went into Buffalo and won. What are they going to do with those wins in October? What did they do? They lost one game each the entire rest of the season.
Wow.
And here they were, 2-1. New England at Denver for the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. And you know what? The game looked like it was going one way, and then it changed about as fast as weather in the Rocky Mountains. Here we go with, the storyline. It was not Bo Nix. It was Jarrett Stardom Stidham for the Denver Broncos, the backup who hadn't thrown a pass in 2 years in the NFL against Bo Nix. Bo Nix up there, and Drake Maye. If it's not Stafford, the MVP will be Drake Maye. But Stidham said, yeah, you mean you think I'm tired and I'm rusty? No. Marvin Mims Jr., 52 yards.
Little miscommunication there. Gonzalez opened up, allowed Mims to go inside. He was looking for safety help. The safety wasn't there.
First completions in January 7, 2024, and then Stidham to Cortland Sutton. No problem. 7-0 early, Denver at home. They lost only once at home all year, but guess what? New England, a perfect 8-0 on the road this year, only team in the league. Q Robinson and that highly touted Denver defense sacking Drake Maye.
And early on, this Denver defense was outstanding. They made life miserable for the Patriots. You wonder when Josh McDaniels was going to get this offense going.
They had 12 yards, Booger, in the first quarter, 7-0 Denver after one. Then Stidham flushed out. He's short. He gave it a shot, and the Broncos with a 4th down. Sean says no. Sean Payton, I am not. On 4th and 1 from the 14, going to kick a field goal, and Stidham keeps going backwards.
Don't really like this call, Boom. You got to understand the situation. You're up 7-0, have all the momentum. It's good weather. Kick the field goal, go up 10-0, and he didn't.
So it stays 7-0. Now Broncos 3rd and 4 on 33, going back, pedaling. Christian Ellis, he throws it away. There's a lot of stuff happening. First they called grounding. Then they went, no. It's a backward pass, but the whistle blew, so they couldn't advance, but it is New England ball.
Bad play by the ref. The refs have to let this play go. Should have been a touchdown for the Patriots. Either way, Patriots get ball. And what a call here on the quarterback draw.
Drake Maye, maybe I'll run it up the middle on 2nd and 4. We're tied at 7. Mike Vrabel says, yes, sir.
Josh McDaniel in his bag, understanding. I go shotgun, they're going to think pass, quarterback draw, and the pass get their touchdown.
So now 7-all last minute first half. Stidham, R.J. Harvey, the rookie, breaks a tackle, gets a first down in field goal range, but Will Lutz made 4 last week in advancing against Buffalo for Denver, but from 54 yards, pushed right. So, game stayed tied at 7-all. Win, not quite the factor it would be later, but maybe bothered on that. 9 seconds to go. Maye scrambling, safe. Before the clock expires, Vrabel timeout.
Outstanding job, coach and player. Look at Vrabel. He hadn't even slid yet. Mike's already calling a timeout. Understanding situational football.
We understand altitude helps, but Andy Borregales, the kick not even close. It was 63 yards, so let's calm down. 7-all at the half, the lowest scoring first half in a championship game in about a decade. Then remember Ramondre Stevenson. 2nd and 9, picks up 12. This is the opening drive, 3rd quarter. Remember, New England had 12 yards in the first quarter. What would they do in this quarter? Well, they're going to have a 9-minute drive, Booger. Maye takes off, 28 yards, scamper, another 1st down. 4th and 1, New England. Maye, I'm not really sure if he got it, but.
Do they call this a Bronco stampede? Is this like I'm not sure if this is a tush push. Either way, it was effective. It didn't look good, but it was effective.
Well, if they first down, you can't really overturn that from that look. And then Maye, Jonathan Cooper on 3rd and goal. Denver fans, it was a 16-play, 9-minute drive. They get a field goal. And then, did we say that the weather changed?
Drastically.
Weather in the Rockies. Tricky Patriots on 2nd and 5. Mac Hollins, who I think would play barefoot if he could, 31-yard pickup.
Well, he walked in the stadium barefoot, but I love the play call, understanding situation, little flea flicker. Then how about the block by Stevenson to help the quarterback out?
Well, look, it's like a minute later, and look at the snow flying Borregales from 46. Yay! Wide right. Malcolm Roach, Broncos, so yeah. So it's still 10-7 after 3. Weather worsening. Could Stidham get his squad deep into Patriot territory? Lil Jordan Humphrey, but Marcus Jones to break it up, forcing a punt. Next drive, 3rd and 4 from the 37, 12 minutes to go. Maye, Roach, and DJ Jones sacked the quarterback. Sacked, first quarterback in postseason history to be sacked 5 times in 3 different games in a single postseason. I don't think he cares because it's a W or an L. But wait a minute, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Patriots punt. 8 minutes to go. Oh, yeah, the snowplow game. Not quite the same thing. I'm dating myself.
Field conditionings are worsening.
Well, now, Patriots punt. Start him, stid him, slide him, 7 yards. Broncos try a field goal. Will Lutz, 46 yards, but you see what it is. Well, but this we can explain. Leonard Taylor III may have put the Patriots in the Super Bowl. We don't know that.
All 3 phases. Look at Leonard Taylor right there. Gets a fingertip on the ball, changes the rotation. That with the win. Patriots special team showing up big.
Well, showed up big in both championship games. Patriots take over. Stevenson, 3rd and 9. Stop. Conservative play calling. Patriots. Well, you understand why by Josh. Next Bronco drive. Stidham. But there it is. You know what kind of chance you have going against him, Christian Gonzalez? 0.
And this goes back to the first play of the game, Boom. He took the first series of the game when they threw deep. Mims by Gonzalez. That time, Gonzalez was ready. Backpedal. Game-winning pick.
3rd and 6, on 40. Can they get a first down? Can they get a first down? Maye around the corner. The play call, McDaniels, and Maye runs the bootleg, and that essentially will do it.
How about this play, Boom? This was a run call. Drake Maye, we found out after the game, Drake Maye pulled this on his own. Everybody else thought it was a run. Drake Maye did that himself.
Wow. Well, look, Mike Vrabel goes, you know what? No. And the Broncos were game. It's going to be 10-7 New England. Sean Payton, Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel, team that won 4 games last year. They are AFC champions. They are going to the Super Bowl. Do you think the coach makes a difference? You betcha. 10-7, the Patriots had never won a playoff game in Denver before. Tom Brady lost twice to Peyton, once to Jake Plummer. Then there was a game in the 80s, but you know what? It's new history now for Mike Vrabel in the locker room. Come on and play!
Okay, listen to me. Sometimes you got to believe things before you can see them. Okay, you got to believe them before you can see them. And from the time that we started, you did everything that we asked you to do. Okay, we said everybody's journey to this league looks a little different. Just like everybody's journey to the Super Bowl looks a little different.
Man, that's cool. It's pretty special. It's something that I won't forget. You know, Road Warriors. 9-0 on the road, playing for this team and finishing in victory formation. I head bumped Will, and that was probably the hardest head bump of my life out there after I picked up the first down. So, special for those guys. We've been in that scenario a lot.
I felt like most of the first half we played on their side of the field. We didn't score enough points offensively or capitalize on that field position. The turnovers hurt us, and we had our opportunities.
I can't put our team in a bad position like that. So the defense, they played their tails off tonight. It was pretty remarkable. I just felt like whenever I gave them the short field, really hard for me to swallow that one because that. I just put them in a terrible spot. So hats off to them. They played outstanding.
And, of course, we all become experts on Stidham, who once upon a time was the heir apparent to Tom Brady. And you know where he went? Well, that was the play. That was the play that changed it. But for New England, Drake Maye, threw for 86 yards. But he ran for 68. Let's just switch the numbers. And he ran at the right time, and there were no turnovers. That was hey, they got away with things. The Charger game, the Houston game. I mean, they made five turnovers in the 2 previous playoff games today. Nothing. And that was the difference.
Well, boom, let's take a look at the first half of this game. Drake Maye was not throwing the football well. He threw the ball for 86 yards in this entire game. And I thought it was an outstanding job of understanding when your fastball is not there and you got to go to your secondary pitch. And for Drake Maye, he's an outstanding athlete. And his secondary pitch was his legs. His ability to make first downs with his legs was outstanding, especially when the Broncos were in man coverage. If you're going to be in man coverage, the defensive line has to keep the quarterback in the pocket. You can't allow that seam. Drake Maye, tremendous athlete, 6'5", 240 pounds. He can run. He's a tremendous runner, and there you get a first down. He rushed for 6 first downs, especially when the Broncos are in man coverage. The secondary's back is turned. Defensive line doesn't keep the quarterback in the pocket, and there goes Drake Maye again. Time and time again, Drake Maye used his legs to get first downs. He used his legs to keep the Broncos off balance. And on a day when the weather turned inclement in the second half and he didn't have his fastball in the first half, I thought this was a masterclass of Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniel telling Drake Maye, hey, when you have an opportunity, use your legs and run the ball. And he did that. The numbers don't look gaudy. This was a really good performance from him because he took what the defense gave.
Well, I don't have a fastball. I got this.
Yes.
I have this. In retrospect, and it's easy to be an armchair quarterback or whatever you want to call it, I wonder if Sean Payton Booger will go, okay, we could have kicked the field goal and probably would have made that one and gone up 10-0.
Yeah.
That weather might have come in at the end of the game. It might have come in at halftime like it did. But do you think if he looks himself in the mirror, he goes, ooh, we could have gone up 10-0 and New England hadn't moved the ball at all?
So the job of a coach is to put his team in the best situation. You got to understand situational football. Everybody knew the forecast for the game. You knew at some point the weather was going to get nasty. And at that point, you're up 7-0. All the momentum is with you. It's a 31-yard field goal. It's shorter than an extra point.
Correct.
Extra points are 33 yards. This is a 31-yard field goal. He turned it down. I don't care what analytics say. Sean Payton's job was to kick that field goal, go up 10-0, understanding, one, you keep momentum, two, the weather was coming and it was going to be difficult to move the ball. This was the last time they were inside the New England Patriots 30-yard line.
Correct.
You never know when it's going to come. And so I think if you ask Sean Payton in a private moment, I get what analytics say and I get being aggressive. Take the points. Go up 10-0, keep the momentum. Because you did your homework before the game. You knew the weather was going to turn nasty. And it was going to be, even though Will Lutz was a good kicker, it was going to be tough to kick in inclement weather. I thought this was a poor coaching decision and move by Sean Payton.
Yeah, and unusual, although you get it. I mean, it was 4th and 1. I mean, we weren't shocked that he went for it on 4th and 1, but
if you're going to go for it, how about run the ball?
Right.
I mean, it's 4th and 3 feet.
Yes.
Or a 31-yard field goal. Instead, you go reverse pivot with the quarterback making his first start.
Right. Yeah. He'll look in the mirror and go, okay, when do I shave? Hey, listen, we're going to laud both defenses in a minute because we got more on both of these games when we come back here on NFL Primetime. Like